absolutely lovely farm shop. It is pricey, but it has really good beef. We got a fantastic joint from there. Recently when my daughter was here, and so we decided to order another one for, I don't know, Boxing Day or the day after Boxing Day. We're going to have turkey on the day, but some kind of turkey. It's not a turkey crown, it's something else that the other butchers, in Aldeburgh does. It sounded really interesting. It's kind of spatchcocked, I think. Anyway, it'll be interesting to try that because it'll be a little bit different. We try to ring the changes, or we used to ring the changes quite a lot when we had more people around. There's only 4 of us this Christmas, but we have had up to about 8 in the past, and we've tried all sorts of things like bird within a bird within a bird. That was interesting. I think that was turkey, goose, could it have been? No, maybe that's too big. Turkey and 2 other birds. Not quail, that was a bit too small. Can't remember. Anyway, it was very good. That was from Waitrose. We did that a couple of years running. One year my son made us the most delicious beef Wellingtons. We just decided to go completely left field and have something different. That was really good. And what else have we had? I suppose actually when I was on my own and I wasn't with my husband then, and it was just me and the kids, we got a capon which was big enough for the 3 of us. So we've had a bit of a mixed bag. We've had goose, which was really delicious actually, and we've had duck. We had duck. Maybe that was one of the birds within a bird, actually. Probably duck was. But this Christmas we're being sort of semi-traditional. We are having the correct bird, but a different style of cooking it, or a different cut of it, or what have you. So I'm going to place this order at Friday Street, and I'm also going to look at their ready-made Christmas puds. I had a quick look at them when I was there last time, but I'm going to look at them again today and decide. I'll probably buy one actually, because they're going to last. I mean, what's the date today? It's the 8th today. So how many weeks is that? 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 22. So 2 weeks and 3 days till Christmas Day. Now the other thing I'm going to do later is, when it gets sort of darkish, I'm going to take you into Aldeburgh Town Centre and show you the Christmas lights, because they are stunning. They are definitely some of the nicest Christmas lights I've seen in a small town. And then the plan is tomorrow to take you into London and show you the Christmas lights at Covent Garden, because tomorrow I'm going to have lunch with my girlfriend. So there's the 4 of us that meet up regularly, and we're going to have lunch at Balthazar, which I may have mentioned to you before, I can't remember. Anyway, it's a big kind of brasserie style restaurant on the edge of Covent Garden and Theatreland. So we're going to have lunch there. I'm getting the train in, I think it's 5 to 10 tomorrow, and then after lunch, so I've allowed to say a couple of hours for lunch, and then we'll have a wander around Covent Garden, and I'll show you the lights, and then I'm catching the train back about 5:30, I think. So that's tomorrow. So today, apart from doing these 2 trips to shops, because actually the other thing I want to do, because I'm the only Christmas pudding lover in the family, well, we had a bit of a disaster there. I was in mid-flow when suddenly the camera fell off the dashboard. So I'm going to take you into Friday Street now anyway and show you around, and I'm going to see what I can find in the Christmas pudding department, and maybe some kind of ready-made gravies and ready-made stocks and ready-made gravies as well, which I know some people might think is not really the thing, but that's the thing we like to roll with at Christmas. We don't like to stress. After all, we're just cooking a slightly bigger bird than a normal roast, aren't we? So that's how I like to think of it. Anyway, I will see you in the store. So here we are in the farm shop, and apologies for the very jerky camera movement. It will stop in a moment. This is such a lovely farm shop if you ever find yourself in the neighbourhood, because it grows its own produce and then sells it in the shop, and it has a really fantastic frozen fruit and vegetable section as well, which I have delved into quite a bit. But here I am approaching the alcohol section, and I have homed in on these ready-made cocktails. They do in a little espresso martini bottle, which I actually decided to buy, as well as little mini sections, sort of gift boxes as well. So really like the look of those. And the vodka, which seems to be made up the road in Brancaster, which is in Norfolk, so not all that far away. So I was quite taken with those. And it's a really lovely shop. It does some great ready-made puddings and sticky toffee puddings and Christmas puddings and all of that kind of stuff. Coffee, the local ice cream they sell there as well. So a really great shop. And talking of shops, here we are in Aldeburgh. So this is my hometown now, and I just wanted to show you a few of the shops and also the Christmas decorations. Can you see that lovely tree down the high street? There are lots of really interesting shops. The shop we've just passed is a shop that sells Portuguese items, I believe, including clothes and other sort of trinkety-binkety things, as my husband would say. And there are a few shops that sell trinkety-binkety type things. There's a shop further down that sells lovely scents made in Norfolk, actually. There are quite a few clothes shops. My favourite one, which we're approaching in a moment, is called Fleur, and that's where I bought the suede boots that I wear nearly all the time now. If I'm not wearing my Fitflops, I wear these suede boots. They're actually from Spain. And here we are approaching it. They've done their window really beautifully. They've got a sort of après-ski theme going on, which I think is really fun. I have to say I'm not much of an après skier. In fact, I'm not even an avant skier. So you can see that the town really makes an effort at Christmas. It decorates the outside of the shops. They've got that lovely tree. And then a quick peek at the church with a little star on the top. They've got trees all around the inside of the church, all lit up and look absolutely beautiful as you're driving past. But I think I need to go in to see the full impact and to show you if I'm allowed to film in there, which I think I probably am. Good afternoon. It's just turned 12. And I just got off the train and the tube, and I'm going into Covent Garden through Soho to meet my girlfriends, which I'm really looking forward to. And I'm so pleased to report that it is not pouring with rain, contrary to weather forecasts of earlier today. It was sheeting it down when I left Aldeburgh, but actually it's very mild, and the rain has been here because I can see the pavements are very wet, but it's absolutely fine now. So what I'm hoping to do is, after we've had lunch, I will take you around Covent Garden and the Piazza if I can. It'll be absolutely heaving, I'm sure, but we'll do the best we can. And yeah, it's a lovely day, and really looking forward to seeing my mates because I haven't seen any of them. Well, actually no, I've seen one in October when it was my leaving due. I had dinner with her the night before my leaving due at work, but the others I haven't seen in absolutely ages. Can't actually remember the last time. It was so long ago. It's a good few months anyway. So really looking forward to that. And we're just coming into the heart of Theatreland. In fact, across the road, let me just show you, there is an iconic restaurant called L'Escargot, which we used to go to a lot in the 80s and 90s. And it seems to still be going strong, although there's obviously loads of deliveries and stuff happening here. Sorry about all these very boring looking lorries, but they're all delivering food by the look of it. And then, let me see what else I can show you. I think, we're not in Dean Street, are we? Which street is this? I always get terribly lost, or at least I forget the names of the streets here, but let's see if we can find some other landmarks. We're coming up to a theatre where I took my grandson to see Aladdin. It was the last but one performance of the sort of American-style Aladdin, so not the Aladdin of Panto fame, but the American movie version, although this was a stage version. It was amazing, I must say. It was absolutely incredible, a huge, spectacular production. My next. So, and now it seems to be some Michael Jackson-y thing. Okay, So we're coming down towards Shaftesbury Avenue, and we're going to turn left and go to Soho, and go towards Covent Garden. Now, for the Harry Potter fans amongst you, this is where the Harry Potter show is on. I can't remember the title because I'm not, it has to be said, a Harry Potter fan. I know, sacrilegious, right? But my excuse is my kids were a bit too old to get into the books. Oh, there we are. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. But look at this beautiful theatre. I mean, it is stunning. This is the, can I remember the name of the theatre? I should know it. It's terrible. Oh, it's the Cambridge. Is it the Cambridge? It must be. Absolutely beautiful theatre. So yeah, I will show you what I can after lunch. Actually, let me just show you a little bit more of Covent Garden, or the approaches to Covent Garden. So there's Matilda. I took my grandson to see that show. I think it was in 2022 or 3, because I think we were still keeping our distance, although obviously not in the theatre. I seem to remember there were some sort of restrictions. I can't remember what they were now. But it was a great show. It's funny, you know, I was never that much of a fan of Roald Dahl, but my kids did I think they liked the books. I remember reading some of them to them. Right, let's go this way. More filigree lights. It's certainly very busy. You can see lots of people wandering around with Christmas presents. Obviously the start of Secret Santa and Christmas parties. So everybody's gearing up, getting ready to give their gifts. So we're just approaching Covent Garden Tube Station, which is probably a station you want to avoid if at all possible. In fact, I think you can't actually get on at Covent Garden Tube Station, you can only get off. And I'm so sorry about the noise. There's an annoying but perhaps necessary helicopter hovering above, hence the noise. But we're going to come down. We're going to come down into the market, so I'm going to hold on tight to my phone and I'll take you down to the market, because we have to kind of go round to the left of the market in order to get to Balthazar. So that's what we're going to do. So down we go. On our left, in a moment, we will pass the back of the Royal Opera House, which I haven't been to for many a moon. It's very, very expensive, but very beautiful. But I'm going to shut up now because this noise of the helicopter is very annoying. There's all sorts of noises going on, so we'll perhaps put a bit of background music on instead. Just a quick look at what I'm wearing. I've got the Lilysilk cardigan, the Ruti pants, the mango coat, the Dune bag, the Fitflop boots and the Accessorize hat. Oxford Street because hopefully the lights are going to come on in a moment, but gosh, it's taking a long time. Officially the sun's supposed to go down in about 3 minutes, otherwise I'm not going to be able to show you the lights. I'll just have to insert a photo of them, but I'm hoping they will come on, so fingers crossed. I could go into this pub next to me, but I don't know, I fancy it. It's so busy, everybody's out for their Christmas parties, so I'm going to loiter a little bit longer, and if not, I'm just going to have to get on the tube to go back home. Fingers crossed. Good morning, it's Wednesday and I'm out and about. I've just been to the post office, I have to queue because everyone's posting their Christmas prezzies and cards, and I've come to the sea. There it is, you can see it there. I'll give you a proper view in a moment. It's a beautiful day actually, you've got a watery sun and the sea is relatively calm. It's a kind of pale grey, it's rather gorgeous. And oh, it's just so lovely not to be travelling today because 2 days, not 2 days running, but with a couple of days in between, it's been a bit much. But luckily I don't have to go to London again until the 19th, so that's Friday week. It was lovely yesterday, it was great to catch up with my friends. We had a really nice lunch and now I'm back and I've got lots to do, but just taking a few minutes to sit in the sun and smell the sea and touch the sky. No, what's that lyric by Van Morrison? Feel the I can't remember, isn't that terrible? It's Into the Mystic. That's such a great song. Ah, there's a lone gull. There we are. Hello. You're very quiet. Look at this sea. It's really lovely, isn't it? And the watery sun. How gorgeous is that? I am so lucky to live here, I really am. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it, and I don't actually come down here enough. I really must do that more. I did, you'll be pleased to know, being very proud of myself, I did actually go out for a fast walk this morning with my weighted vest, so I'm trying to make an effort. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching. Do you know what, we're at 27,500 I think as of today, or 27,497 or something, so we're creeping up towards 30, which is very exciting. So thank you so much for sticking with me, and I hope you're all doing really well. And on Sunday I've got what I think is quite an interesting video on makeup, so I hope you'll tune in for that. Thanks as always for watching. Lots of love. See you on Sunday. Bye.